I'm very smart, yeah? What? Don't praise me or praise me. From down there to up here with the tie. It's good. So basically I'm in Westlands, just next to, that is the expressway there. Now I'm headed this way. I just want to show you around Westlands, Nairobi, Kenya, the capital of Africa. Remember last time I told you, we covered only like around 3% of Westlands, or not even Westlands, just a bit of it, because I was just walking on the road. So today I just want to show you around so that you get to see. So this is the postal code in Westlands, just not very far from the main road. That is Wayaki. The Nairobi Street Kitchen opposite it. So here is the Posta Kenya. You can see their vehicle there. Posta Kenya. Posta Kenya is basically if you want to send something, maybe I think that is common. It's common like in every country right now. If you want to send something, maybe a parcel to a given place, maybe if you're here, maybe in Nairobi, Kenya, I decide to send it to Mombasa, maybe send it to Kisumu, maybe sometimes I can decide to send it to Eldoret, Bungoma, Nakuru. So you can use the poster to send a parcel, but most of the time it was normally used to send, I want to cross. It was normally used to send, letters. As you remember back then, those letters were mostly for government offices, parastatals, and maybe companies. But today, everybody has got, postal numbers or postal address, because they're used. For example, if you want to be sent maybe a postal later, for example, for YouTube, maybe they want to send you something like the code, they use poster. So now the government of Kenya last year introduced something like you can start your own postal address or postal box using your phone number, to make it to be more convenient and easy to to get your parcel or to get your letter, wherever it's coming from. So that's what happened last year. So it's much easier for you to open a postal address or a postal box here in Kenya. Like it needs you around $20. That is $20 to open. So just to let you know, even for those Kenyans maybe who are not conversant with that, now you know. So right now I want to go this way. That way leads you to Parklands. So we're still in Westlands, but Westlands and Parklands are almost like one thing. So that's why I want to just show you around. So let me talk a little bit about, or maybe share with you something about Westlands and Parklands. Westlands and Parklands mostly is dominated by the Indian community. Most of them, this is like their countryside, this is like their home. As many people maybe in Kenya, take for example here in Nairobi, you find that majority of Kenyans are not originally from here in Nairobi, Kenya. You can find them from maybe central Kenya, coming from the coastal province of Kenya, or coastal region of Kenya, coming from the western part of Kenya, Nyanza, and so on and so on. But the Indians came here in Kenya, as railways, they were constructing the railways back in 1900. So in the beginning of the last century, as they were doing the construction of the Kenya railways. So after the construction, they did not go back to India. So most of them started, shops. They are normally called the dukawalas. Dukawalas meaning the shop operators here in Kenya. So after, years and years, they found themselves as, settlers here in Kenya, and they were given actually citizenship and also identified as one of the tribes here in Kenya. So that's a little bit about the Indian community and why they're part of Kenyans here in Kenya, East Africa, Africa. So I've given you a brief history about this place. So after that, or maybe not even after that, before that, now this used to be their area of residency. You know, they used to stay here mostly in Ngara, Parklands and Westlands. That's why most of these apartments, or most of these any house that you see here, majority of them are from the Indian community. Now at least you know. So I'm still walking, still in Westlands, now headed to Parklands. Parklands is this way. So sometimes it is quite confusing to differentiate between Westlands and Parklands, because someone can tell you I work in Parklands, or maybe live in Parklands, but they actually mean Westlands. Same to that, but I'm going to make it easier for you. I want us to reach a place there, down there. Then I tell you, then I will be able to explain to you, so that you know the difference between Westlands and Parklands. So, and actually, I want to tell you something. I want to share with you something. Actually, the GTC, the tallest building in East and Central Africa, is actually in Westlands. So I'm going to show you, so that at least you know. It's good, you know, for those who will be coming to visit Nairobi. At least the moment I show you, I show you around. Maybe next time coming to Nairobi, it will be easier for you, knowing that okay, this is the part of Nairobi that I need to go. This is where the rich live, and where the rich don't live. So, okay, you remember the last video we touched on Lavington, Kilimani, Kileleshwa, telling you places where people say, okay, some people actually say they're rich people, others are contrary to that. But to me, I was explaining to you, you know, there's no poor person who can own a house which is around $60,000 in Kenyan money, around 6 million to 7 million, going up to $500,000. That's a lot of money. And before we continue, there's something I want to show you. You see this building here? That building there? Yes, there is an hotel that is going to be, you know, they are going to launch an hotel there. I'm told it's the second biggest hotel in the world. Yes, second biggest hotel in the world. I don't know if they operate as a franchise or something like that, or it is like a conglomerate, or is it like a consortium, or is it? Tell me, people who are in hotel, because you can find something like Serena Hotel in Kenya, or Pride in Kenya. Then you go to another country, you see it again. So I just want to understand, what are the dynamics? Do they operate like a franchise, like KFC or something, or they have a different program? I can see this vehicle wants to go this side. So even when using this side, you can go to Ayaki, but we're headed this way. So I really want to know, does it operate like a franchise? So we're still in Westlands. The moment we arrive in Parklands, I'm going to tell you. But right now we are still in Westlands. You can see a Mercedes there with a Ugandan number plates. So this where they're going to, I'm told the hotel is going to be. Just in the middle of it is GTC, the tallest building in East and Central Africa. So most people do call it, some people do call it NBO, because they have written there, I love NBO. NBO is an initial for Nairobi. It's not NRB. So I know majority of Kenyans actually think that the initials, or maybe initials that is for Nairobi, is NRB. No, it's NBO. I know, same like people are wondering, why is Kenya Airways called KQ instead of KA? Yeah. So right now we are passing by MG Business Park. It's amazing building. Look how wonderful these buildings are. Hey man, this is Africa, man. This is Africa, man. And we are right now in Westlands. We're almost close to Parklands. Hey. Man, this is so beautiful. Look at this, man. Hey. Nairobi, the capital of Africa. So beautiful. Nairobi is so big to the fact that I'll need like a lot of time to go to place so that to show you around. So most of this place that I am right now, I've told you it is residential. At the same time, it is a commercial area, so that you'll find offices, and at the same time, you are going to find places, you know, people's homes, like places where they live. So this is amazing. Hey man, I want to show you this building. This is called Sales Center. That building is called Sales Center. This one here, next to, is that GTC? Let's go and see. And this one is called Orbit Place. This is a restaurant, and also you can find offices there. So let's continue walking. We are almost close to Parklands. After crossing that road like this, we'll be officially in Parklands. Yes. So let's continue walking and experiencing. So how are you doing, man? I've forgotten to greet you. That is so bad of me. How are you doing? How is your country? Where are you watching this from? I want to know. So there's GTC, the tallest building in Eastern Central Africa. Such an amazing and spectacular, exemplary and impeccable. I want to go this way. I cross using this zebra crossing. Then after crossing the zebra crossing, I go this way. So let's go. Want to close. Let's cross. Now after crossing, so I want to follow the right route. So this way is Parklands actually, even this way, but let's start with this side. So we are coming from that other side. So we are officially in Parklands, that is. So as I told you in the beginning of this video, that you know most people are from this place, or these people who live here are mostly Indians, and you know, and also the Somalis. Somalis came recently, early 2000, but early it was actually dominated by Indians, that is. So, but that does not mean that other societies, so other people also don't live here, but you know, but there are very few in numbers as compared to Indians, that is. But you can find any other community, people from different nationalities also residing in this place. So still showing you around West Parklands. So we passed Westlands, now we are in Parklands. So this is Chiromo Westlands. They say it's Westlands, but it's, actually most people do refer it as Parklands, not really Westlands. But that is the confusion that I was telling you. Chiromo Hospital Group, Recovery in Dignity, Westlands, Nairobi. But there is a confusion, like I told you. So some people are not quite sure if to call it Westlands or if to call it Parklands. So that's why there's normally that confusion between the two places. So I want to go that other side. But I don't know why I find myself like I'll be going this way. So let's go this way. You know, don't plan on my things, so we just go. To make it easy or easier, it's just to go and go without planning. So so far, how do you find, you know, Westlands and Parklands, as compared to where we were on the other video, that is in Kileleshwa and Lavington, Kilimani. Tell me, what do you find? What is the difference between these two places? I want from your experience, because on my side, you know, I am a Kenyan. I don't want to give that opinion, so I want you to give me an opinion as in from what you're observing right now. So tell me. And also there's so many videos, you know, I showed you around, you know, Dandora dam site, man. If you have not watched that video, just scroll on my videos, you'll see it. I did it just recently, not many days ago. Just go and watch, man. Dandora dam site with booming multi-billion business, man. That story actually is so inspiring, such that, you know, there are these two young men living at the dam site, man. Imagine people living at the dam site, man. They were born there, they grew up there, they worked there at the dam site. That story is so inspiring to the fact that, you know, it made me to appreciate life and also to be thankful for what I have. So if you've not watched that video, you can go and watch it. And also there's a video that I did that you know, around Nairobi downtown, where I was going to places where maybe I've never been shown. The downtown of Nairobi, where all the businesses, they say where money circulates in Kenya. That's actually River Road and Nairobi downtown. So you need to watch those videos, man. You need to watch. So amazing videos, so inspiring. I also did a video about, you know, here in Nairobi, there's a place, a 1 acre piece of land with over 100 churches. Can you imagine that? 100 churches in just 1 acre piece of land. I know it sounds like a lie, but that is the truth, man. You need to watch that video. So let's continue walking and experiencing this beautiful city. So there's a police vehicle passing by. So we are coming from this other side, now headed this way. Wow. So as I was explaining to you, Nairobi is so big to the fact that I need a lot of days to like explore the whole of Nairobi. And trust me, the people in my inbox came to my inbox saying that, hey, you know Nairobi so much. Okay, that's because if you understand the term tarmacking or hustling, that made me to know much and a lot about Nairobi, Kenya. So that has been it, man. That's how I know these areas, because while hustling, you know, going to office, looking for job back then, you know, there were no other means. You had to know Nairobi. Hey, that car, G-Wagon, I really love it, man. So that is the reason why I'm quite conversant about this beautiful city of Nairobi. So I want to, should I go this other side? I think let's go this way. Let's not follow any script. I've never used this road, actually. I've never. Even as you can see, it's quite new. Wow, it's quite new. You see, even these cabros are a little bit new. You can see even the palm trees still growing, still new. I've never been here, that one for sure, but I know that road. Yeah, I know that road. So let's continue walking and experiencing Nairobi. I want to find something new, then we continue from there. Nyaje mkubwa. Yes, I was just saying Nyaje mkubwa, like how are you, big man. It's just like a respective way of saying hello, man, how are you, bro. You know, mkubwa actually means the big guy, you know, the boss. Yeah, but sometimes we just use it casually here in Nairobi. It's not like Not like there is something that no one. She's like, I don't like that jambo. We don't use jambo actually in Kenya, or maybe in Tanzania or Swahili-speaking countries. Hey, jambo, like wazungus, as we call them, the white people. They're called wazungus here. The normal thought say jambo, but yeah, we don't say that. We don't greet people with jambo. Say habari, niaje. Where you go, where people actually speak, deep Swahili, like in the coast region, where they speak, the coastal region of Kenya and also Tanzania. Somebody will tell you hujambo, not jambo, hujambo. Then you reply as si jambo or shikamo if it's a junior person. Now greeting an elder person, say shikamo, then you say marhaba. Habari yako, you say mzuri. Habari yako mzuri. That's how we greet, not jambo. What is jambo? Yeah, so our journey continues. We're next to Parklands Sports Club. Parklands Sports Club. So I will tell you something about Parklands. I told you, remember, we have been just on the other side. They were saying it is Westlands. Then you come here just a little bit, you're being told this is Parklands. Yeah? You see, now you can get the difference. What I was telling you, there is a confusion actually. People are unable to differentiate between these two places. But it is quite easy. I don't know why people find it so hard to differentiate between these two places. But for now, this Parklands Sports Club, you go this way to Sports Club. Now we are headed this other side. This other side you'll find a roundabout and also Parklands Police Station. Then we, instead of going on the left, that is heading to Temple Road, we'll go on our left. Instead of going on the right hand side, we'll go on the left hand side. That one will lead us to Westlands again. So I want you to get the difference between these two places. But for now, let's go. We continue walking, man. Very hot in Nairobi. January is actually our hottest month. So I'm next to Aga Khan University Hospital. It's a very common hospital here in Kenya. So most people normally, from many African countries normally come here. It's like a referral place where you find good doctors. I'm told so. So tell me, how accurate is that? This is Galitos Pizza Inn, yeah. Creamy Inn is Pizza Inn. Galitos is a franchise, huh? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So next to Ruby's. This Ruby's gas station or a petrol station. In Africa, we don't say it is a gas station. We say it is a petrol station. So that is the difference between, how we do call it in Africa and maybe in other I think in other Western countries mostly they do say it's a gas station, that is, but with us we say it's a petrol station. So let's continue walking as I show you around. We are in Parklands, remember. So also in this place you'll find like where they do repairs and also the selling of cars in Parklands also. But most of the cars, people normally, or maybe most of the yards are normally found along Ngong Road and also Mombasa Road and Kiambu Road. an ambulance. So this road leads you to one of the media houses here in Kenya called TV47. You can see even the initial there. So you go this gate, you use this gate, then you go on your left and you'll find it there, TV47. So we are close to Parklands police station. In fact, we are just opposite Parklands police station. So you know how sometimes our police are not quite comfortable with cameras, so I will switch off the camera. Hey man, it's called shrubbing here in Kenya. So I'll switch off the camera, then I continue with the journey because we're also close to the Parklands roundabout. So let's go. Yeah, still on the way. So this Parklands roundabout here, what you're seeing right now, and that road leads you to, you know, the road that you can interconnect it with Waiyaki Way or Thika Road. Thika Road leads you to Thika and Central Kenya, but the road that we are right now is called Parklands Road. So this way we are headed to Westlands. So it's very hot until it's quite confusing here. You know, the heat that is here, you know, it's January, it's the hottest month in Kenya. So man, I'm feeling that heat like to the core. That one for sure. And it's not like a lot of Celsius. It's actually like 30 or 28 to 30. I know some places they go up to 40. But you know, we are used to the cold Nairobi weather, so just bear with us. Understand that we're used to the cold weather, not the hot weather here in Kenya. So let's keep going, man. Want to cross this way. And this road is called Shivachi Road. Shivachi is actually someone's name, so I want to know, who is that person called Shivachi? Because I know people from Western Kenya, that's a common name in Western Kenya. Shivachi. Maybe he was someone popular, or he made, or maybe he accomplished something, because roads here are given if you have done something, or maybe if you have got a name, that is. So let's keep walking, man. Our journey continues, man. We're still walking here along Parklands Road. So maybe I've not mentioned something about this road. Okay, for people who don't know, this road is normally maybe it has a lot of casinos, like this one here, Mayfair Casino and Club. As we continue there, I'll show you another casino. I think there are a lot of casinos here. I've passed this road before, and man, so many casinos and restaurants and clubs. So it's common for that, but mainly it's casinos. So let's continue. When I see another casino, I will show you. Let's continue walking. So I can see another one here, Las Vegas Casino. Las Vegas Casino, you can see it. So that's another casino. I want to show you another one. There's so many of them here. Some are hidden inside, I cannot see them, but yeah, there are so many casinos around here. So I want to show you. You can see there is an hotel there that I wanted to show you. It's called Movenpick Hotel. Can it be seen from here? I can see it's kind of brown with something on the top around there. So what's beautiful about that hotel that I love most is that up there it spins, like you're seated, but that building spins actually. Like you can find, maybe you entered when your direction is west, then it can turn to east, south, or north. So I think that's so cool, man, about it. So, and another thing about this place, there's got also, you know, many massage parlors with extras. You know what I mean, man. So here is a Raja Yoga Center. I want to go this. I can see also there, those are casinos. I want to show you another one. That is insurance company. It's not a casino. Let me show. I need to do like something like a tour to show you the casinos around, or something like that, because there are so many of them in Westlands and Parklands. So I think we should do that next time. So guys, how do you find Westlands and Parklands? I want your genuine, thoughts in the comment section. Just share with me.